or strike a pose in style. There are plenty of ways to keep your attitude on point in Season 4.
Enjoy Season 4 as you propel your way to legend status in NBA 2K23.
Welcome to Season 4 in My Team.
Tip off the new season at Level 1 with a free agent DeMar DeRozan card. Then start your grind to Level 40.
Because if you can make your way all the way to the top, you'll earn the high-flying, rim-rocking All-Star, Galaxy Opal Zach LaVine.
Also in Season 4, Lunar New Year.
It's time into the starting spot for your standing 6'5", number 11, Tim Hardaway Jr. The other forward position, 6 feet 7 inches, number 7, Carmelo Anthony. At guard, 6'6", number 26, starting at center at 6'9", number 35, Christian Wood. At guard, 6'7", number 77,
everyone. Looks like we got some time to hear from David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Mavs have put the ball in Luka Doncic's.
Indeed, that's high praise. Hall of Famer, D.A. Thanks. So here's Oklahoma City's starting group. We've got Shai Gilgeous. Alexander. He's out there with Josh Giddey. Lou Dort out there with Holmgren. And it's Pokusevski in at the 4-man position. And for the Mavericks, on the wings, it's Dinwiddie and Hardaway Jr. Good out there with Anthony. And it's Doncic in at the 1. And Dort gets it to go. Still very early in the season here, but teams, Greg, beginning to hit their stride and get into a rhythm.
And the same can be said for the younger talent. The rookies are shaking off those debut jitters and starting to show us what they can really do.
Now, here's Gilgeous Alexander. After the miss from Christian Wood. Giddey, no good. This game for the Mavericks, it was a loss to the Nets. Holmgren with the steal. Outside, Dort. And he banks in the lane.
Oh, nice job there from Holmgren. His guys appreciate when they're open, he gets them the ball.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive.
Boy, what a season 2022 was for the Dallas Mavericks, making it all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Obviously, the huge upset over the Suns turned that season into what was a dream run early in Luka Doncic's career.
Now, here's Dort. Oklahoma City moving the ball around. Pokusevski with the bucket.
No, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. 4-point game. And with the Mavs a trip doors to the conference finals puts them ahead of schedule, many people think.
Yes, Kevin, I don't think you can let that momentum you built last year fade in any way. You've got to keep your foot on the gas pedal. We know how fragile success in the NBA is. You've got a top 5 player on your roster. You have to make sure you're taking advantage of opportunities.
And so here is Oklahoma City after the three-pointer from Christian Wood. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
This guy's He's got a lean frame, but he is willing to mix it up. Draws the foul there. Nicely done, Alexei.
The Thunder shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the second most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And Giddey gets it to go.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts.
And it's Doncic missing. The Thunder have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Giddey kicks to Dort. Giddey against Hardaway. Giddey the pass to Dort. Just 5 on the clock. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Dort. Got 6.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Doncic passes to Carmelo. Now here's Doncic. Tee right on him. That one good for 2.
Once he's inside that painted area, you can see the level of aggression from Luka Doncic rise. This guy knows he can score it in there.
Now here's Dort. He's got 6. Here's Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Wood. Doesn't go that time. And it's Oklahoma City the other way. Giddey, no one around him. Drains it from beyond the arc. Giddey's got his second basket of the game.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And yes, it's good.
But if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Oklahoma City Thunder. They're leading by 8. Giddey the pass to Holmgren. He gets that one. Holmgren's got his second bucket tonight.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Doncic kicks to Wood. The Mavericks rebound. Second shot opportunity. And it's blocked by Gilgeous-Alexander. Holmgren with it. He's picked up by Doncic. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple. And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And you know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's rise to NBA stardom was meteoric.
Well, for me, GA, the more responsibility this guy seems to be given, the better he gets. He's improved every year. And at this point in Shai's career, it looks like his ceiling could be very, very high.
JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Baisley's checked in for the Thunder. Kenrich Williams comes in for Dort. Technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team. What you love about Luka Doncic is he's this unique combination of size and skill. He can really play cross-positionally. He makes shots at all 3 levels, so dangerous.
And they need those kind of plays right now. Smart defense that generates some more.
Dinwiddie with the steal. And the rebound goes to the Thunder.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Hardaway with the steal. And it's the Mavericks on the break. Doncic kicks to Hardaway. Dinwiddie outside. Doncic outside. It's up a three. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. Now the Thunder with it. They're on a 16-7 run. Dinwiddie against Giddey. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And he drops it in from the low post.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I know it's early, but you have got to like the dominance down low. Right now, they are playing bully basketball.
And the Thunder pushing it up now. With the shot, and Giddey gets it to go. Giddey's got 10. And a moment here to take a look at some of the hustle stats for the Thunder.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
You know, also, they've been incredible on the fast break, taking those chances, playing with great pace.
Now here's Williams. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Gilgeous-Alexander. Dinwiddie covering. And it's in there.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And the Mavericks call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
A different look for Dallas. Powell, he's checked in for Anthony. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ntilikina in for Doncic. Then for the Thunder, Robinson Earls checked in for Holmgren. And it's Williams in for Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Finney-Smith. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
That's what you call using your body. Playing a little bully basketball is Dorian Finney-Smith.
Here's Bazley, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And the Mavs fans are hoping this team, Doris, is poised to repeat the success of the early 2000s.
Well, Kevin, I think you have to look at the deep run into the playoffs from last year where they finally figured out the pieces they need to have around their great star, Luka Doncic. Obviously, you need shooting across positions, but I think one thing you need to consider if you're the Dallas Mavericks, paint protection is critical. High-level defenders are critical. So do you need that presence in the paint and a vertical threat at the cup to enhance Luka's skills even more?
And so here is Oklahoma City following the score by Dallas. Right side, Williams. Six to shoot. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Back in his college days. Derrick Williams definitely distinguished himself.
Well, think about it, GA. This guy was the first player in CCU basketball history to post a triple-double. And to me, when you watch him play, it's about how hard he works and how well-rounded his game is. He wants to contribute in every phase.
Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Hardy comes in for Frank Ntilikina.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Giddey, the pass to Williams. Here's Bazley. There's 47 seconds left here in the first quarter. Giddey, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Now here's Hardy. Giddey defending. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
Giddey, the pass to Williams. Kicks it to Williams. Passes it to Giddey. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Mavericks trail by 10. Here's Finney-Smith. Pass to McGee. Bullock with it. Powell inside. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two.
Boy, Powell is proving to be a handful inside. Does a good job utilizing his long arms to get the call.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. And so it's Josh Giddey making things happen for Oklahoma City. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And when you consider how the Thunder are doing, guys, what do you think?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
They've got Christian Wood. Reggie Bullock is out there with Hardy. Then there's Dwight Powell, and it's Finney-Smith in at the 3 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And the foul called on Josh Giddey. That's his first foul.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Now here's Hardy. Left block shot on the way, and no problem from Powell as he finishes at the rim.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. On the pass to Pokusevski. Doesn't go for him. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 9 points. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the second of 5 straight played at home. And the dunk by Powell.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Pass to Giddey. Now, here's Dort. Here's Robinson Earl. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pocket 6. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hands the 12-footer.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander making the mid-range look effortless right there. There is no doubt this guy is a 3-level scorer.
Now here's Powell. He's got 9. Bullock dishes to Powell. And out of bounds as the Thunder gain possession. And Oklahoma City making a change. Holmgren's checked in. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Passes it to Pokusevski. It's Dort on the wing. That one goes in for him too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Well, that's a smart pass by Aleksej Pokusevski. This guy handing it off to a ready shooter. Nicely done.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
This is his first free throw of the game. The first free throw is good. And you talk to the great ball handlers, and they say, Greg, that footwork is an underappreciated aspect of it. Why is that?
It's like a dance. You're eluding the defender mostly with your feet. The ball handling part is just making sure the ball comes along for the ride.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Carmelo Anthony, he's checked in for Powell. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie's checked in for Reggie Bullock. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Hardy. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul.
That one goes on Wood.
Well, there's a level of aggressiveness that you must contend with Gilgeous-Alexander on the offensive end. You love to see him force the issue.
Dallas making a switch here. McGee's checked in. Baisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Dinwiddie with the bucket.
Yeah, they've given into a nice flow this quarter.
And for those of you just joining us, we're in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Bounce pass from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The Thunder with another miss. Mavericks trail by 13. Down low, Anthony. Oh, and a jam by Anthony.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring. And Tim Hardaway says, you know what? My teammate's open. I'm going to get him the ball.
It's still early in the period, and they're only one foul away from being over the limit.
To the paint. McGee with the block. They retain possession, and the basket is good. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Here's Doncic. An easy 2 points on the layup. Doncic has got 7 points in the game.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Holmgren the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Giddey kicks to Dort. Oklahoma City moving it around. Six on the shot clock. To the right side. Holmgren with it. Hardaway picks him up. The second chance effort. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And just over 80% from the line. Right. A big improvement over what they shot in that first quarter.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Williams, he's checked in for the Thunder.
And they struggled a bit at the line in the first quarter, but they have been terrific in the second, up to almost 85% overall.
Counted good. Anthony's got 4 points this quarter.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
And what blows me away about Doncic, the consistency across the board.
GA, for 3 straight years, he was selected to the first team All-NBA. And that's all before he turned 24 years of age. Do you have any idea how hard that is to do? What he has done is incredible.
Here's Anthony after the made shot from Chet Holmgren. Doncic left side. Back to Dinwiddie. From deep. The Thunder pull it in. At one point, they led by 16. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Thunder coming to this one after the win against the Clippers. To the wing right side. McGee dishes to Hardaway. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Tim Hardaway Jr. to me is a terrific all-around player, right? He can score it, he can pass it, he'll rebound the position. There's a lot to like about his game.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Christian Wood comes in for JaVale McGee. And it's Powell in for Carmelo Anthony. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Kenrich Williams. He's checked in for Baszler. It's good, and the Thunder lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Dinwiddie.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
There's Williams. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
That pass had to be thrown not only in the right spot, but at the right time.
Doncic passes to Wood. Doncic trying to get open, and it's good for 2. Wood's got 5 points so far.
Make no mistake, guys, the playmaking ability of Luka Doncic is special. Even at a young age, this guy can pick apart a defense.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 12 points for him. Williams against Hardaway. And that's going to be too many steps. It's the whistle on the travel. Robinson Earls checked in for Holmgren.
Coming over the floor for the Thunder.
And it's Wood with the ball for Dallas. 9-point game. And finished off by Wood.
And there's a lot of power behind Woods' dunks. He's not going to get cheated when he takes it to the rim.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Williams. Lets it go with the 3. Offensive rebound. Robinson Earl. Can't hit from in close. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Here's Doncic. Here's Powell. He feeds it to Doncic. And there it is for him. Now just a 5-point Oklahoma City lead.
And this has been a great job job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Shots good by Williams. The Mavericks shooting the ball really well in this game, 58%. Doncic with it. Williams picks him up. A steal. Williams gets the bucket. And now it's a 9-point Thunder lead.
Great job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Dallas calls timeout.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
A different look for Dallas. JaVale McGee's checked in for Christian Wood. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Ntilikina in for Luka Doncic. And Oklahoma City with a change here, too. Okashevsky's checked in. Here's McGee. Drops in the layup for two. McGee's got his first basket.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Outside Williams. Double team on Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. He kicks it to Williams. Pass to Williams. This one for three. And they get it back. The Thunder get it back in a new 14. On the wing, Williams. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Dinwiddie. Williams can't hit.
I'm sure he's kicking himself. He hates to blow that kind of opportunity.
Finney-Smith passes to McGee. Here's Ntilikina. Dinwiddie surveying the floor. Here's Powell from down in the low post. It goes. Powell's got 6 in the quarter.
I tell you, even with some physical contact, Powell gets it done. Love his persistence.
From 11 feet away. And good that time.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, guys, has been on display for Oklahoma City. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Jason, a hard-fought first half. How do you assess the game so far?
We're going to need everybody. And the one thing we got to do is we can't settle. We got to keep attacking and get the ball in the paint.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander led the way in the first half. He had 14 points. That's all for now.
Get out of your seat and on your feet.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has been exceptional here tonight, guys.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
One of the things every player is after is efficiency at the offensive end. And boy, this young guy has done just that.
So the Thunder 5 right now. Josh Giddey is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren. Then it's Lou Dort. And it's Pokusevski in at the power forward.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Dort. Oh, good on the triple. Mavericks trail by 5. On the wing, Doncic. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Well, this guy is so effective with the pump fake. Luka Doncic gets the defender off his feet. Beautiful.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight. He's perfect from the line this time. Oklahoma City leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it to Holmgren. That one goes. Just count it. Holmgren's got 10.
And once Holmgren gets the ball in there, he can finish in so many ways.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Now here's Dinwiddie. Tight defense on him, and the shot goes down.
And undrafted out of college, Wood has dealt with plenty of adversity. I think he can overcome a little bump.
And that was another look at the fantastic Mobile One drive that happened a moment ago.
And a nice score that came from just attacking the rim. Huge play in this hotly contested game. Not the biggest fan of that shot, but he had the space to get it off, so why not?
Wow, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander off his feet and sends it back.
It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Doncic passes to Wood and finished off by Wood.
And with how well Wood can shoot from 3, Christian, a tough cover in that pick and roll, pick and pop set. You just don't know what he's going to do.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder. And some changes here for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell comes in for Christian Wood. And Josh Green subbed in for Dinwiddie. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. Outside, Dort. On the wing, Giddey. Green with the block. Here's Doncic. Powell kicks to Anthony. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Let's take a second look at that fantastic block.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
So it's the Mavericks now. Gilgeous-Alexander against Anthony. There's the pass to Holmgren. The offensive rebound. Great D that time from Powell. Mavericks trail by 6. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Boy, Carmelo Anthony is capable, when he wants to, of spotting that open man. Pretty pass.
Dort wide open. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his 5th assist in this one. Now, here's Doncic. 11 points in the game. The feed now to Carmelo. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Second personal foul.
You know, sold him on the up fake, and Carmelo with a veteran move to get to the free throw line.
A different look for Dallas. Reggie Bullock, who's checked in for Tim Hardaway Jr. And Dinwiddie subbed in for Luka Doncic. Paisley's checked in for Oklahoma City. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 16. Pass to Dort. Back to Giddey. Now Holmgren. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Giddey, no good. And so Powell will bring it up for the Dallas Mavericks. Trailing by 5.
Wise beyond his years, Giddey has a great feel for the game and terrific court vision.
Well, the other thing you love, Greg, is the size he gives you out of the backcourt. Obviously, he needs to improve his consistency from range, but he's got all the tools you must have if you're going to be an all-star in the NBA.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The Mavericks making the shot. Dinwiddie passes to Carmelo for the tie. And it's Paisley with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Mavericks trail by 3. Green dishes to Anthony. And the dunk by Powell.
That's about great concentration. Dwight Powell, under duress of the defense, finishes nonetheless.
For Oklahoma City, they've gone a somewhat subpar 4-10 on their shots in the second half so far. Holmgren gets the bucket. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Dinwiddie with it. 7 points in the game. Dishes it to Powell. Dinwiddie passes to Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
he has proven to be a quality finisher off the pick and roll. Dwight Powell can adjust midair to get his shot.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
And he could tell his guys started to wear down. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
And the Mavericks with some changes. Wood, he's checked in for Powell. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Carmelo Anthony. And Frank Ntilikina's subbed in for Dinwiddie. Then for the Thunder, Robinson Earls checked in for Holmgren. Williams comes in for Dort. And it's Kenrich Williams in for Josh Giddey. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 16 points for him. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play. That's going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander to the free throw line. That one goes on Wood.
What a promising future for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's long, he's athletic, he can play the 1 and the 2, and perhaps the most important thing is everyone raves about his character and his coachability.
Here's Ntilikina. No points in the game yet for him. Baisley passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Outside Williams. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Robinson Earl. And a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Thunder.
They have been a wrecking ball defensively, coming up with steals, being active with their hands, and just doing a terrific job of disrupting the rhythm.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And here now the Thunder, following the score by Dallas. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wood with the block.
And an aggressive block there by Wood. He's not going to shy away from competing defensively.
The Thunder leading by 5.
2 minutes remaining.
Williams inside.
2 minutes.
Passes it to Robinson Earl. The shot will not fall. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Green against Williams. And finished off by Wood.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate. Listen, simply put, he's got to finish that. It's not like the defender was right on top of him.
Green kicks to Wood. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
And really, every team had the chance to side with Wood passed, and this man just kept working, and now when healthy, he's becoming a force.
Doncic is checked in for the Mavericks. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Josh Giddey's checked in for Williams. Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Robinson Earl. He kicks to Williams. Tries from 10. Mavericks with the rebound.
In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
And the dunk by Doncic.
You talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Yeah, to start off with so many mistakes and still now find a way where everything's working, it allows their momentum and confidence to continue to build. Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
To the inside, Wood, and finished off by Wood.
And looks like we got a man in the zone tonight. Once Wood gets into a rhythm like this, he tends to stay in it.
Now the pass to Giddey. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Looking to end the run. Score the basket. His 8 for 13. From the floor.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And finished off by Wood.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks to Giddey. Over Green. Giddey, no good. Dallas calls timeout.
All right, let's hear it one more time for your favorite game team, York.
And so, it's Christian Wood making highlights for the Dallas Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. He'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the speedest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. Inside for him, it'll be Finney Smith and McGee. Then there's Reggie Bullock, and it's Dinwiddie in at the 2 spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Now here is McGee. Tries again. Dinwiddie dishes to McGee. 3 on the clock, and Holmgren pulls it down. Holmgren's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. To the middle. And the jump by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
Dinwiddie passes to McGee. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Mavericks lead by 3.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
I'm glad we got a chance to check out that fantastic drive one more time. Now, here's Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And there's the foul. It'll go on Frank Ntilikina. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
First team foul.
We're just over a minute and a half now into the 4th. Here's Dort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
4 personal fouls.
Doris, in your opinion, how does Luke Dort stack up with the best undrafted players in the league?
Well, I think, Kevin, when you think undrafted, the first guys that come to mind are Fred VanVleet, who's now an NBA champion, Christian Wood, Seth Curry, who's proven to be such a capable shooter. Those 3 are clearly, to me, the best undrafted players that come immediately to mind. But Luke Dort, I'll tell you, has carved out one heck of a career. This guy is a lockdown defender, and he can now make open threes. What a pretty pass from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He's capable as a scorer, but finds his teammate there.
And here is Doncic. Kicks it to Dinwiddie. Back to Doncic. Pass to Wood. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Shot clock at 3 from past the arc. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That'll be his 3rd foul so far. Green, he's checked in for Dinwiddie. Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Timeout for Oklahoma City.
And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey guys, during the last break, here's what Mark Daigneault was telling his team. This is still a close game, and he told his guys, we're not far away. We can still get this one. If we seize the moment, we can walk away with the win.
Thank you, David.
This is one of the strongest 6'4" players in the league. Luke Dort is not going to have a problem playing through contact and getting an N1 opportunity.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander against Doncic. And finished off by Wood.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Dort misses.
And boy, have they been hitting the backboard in this game or what. Kind of surprising it's such a tight game.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
I'll tell you this, Luka Doncic will never turn down an opportunity to finish at the rim. He's elite and loves those opportunities.
Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Puts it up from 12, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Mavericks.
They bully the defense here in the paint. Look at all of those buckets inside. Just hard to defend in the paint.
The other thing that's been impressive is really just relentless driving. Basketball. Doesn't matter if the defense is there. They are challenging them and getting it done.
Dallas has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander. It counts, and the foul. That one on Gilgeous-Alexander.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his second personal.
That free throw good from Doncic.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Pass to Giddey.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
Let's prove it time. Fourth quarter. Don't get it done now. No more chances.
Doncic with the bucket.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Thunder trailing by 4. Outside, Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Now, here's Holmgren. Guarded by Powell. Giddey against Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And a wide open look for Gilgeous-Alexander. Off target with his 3. The 3 for Doncic. It's rebounded by Giddey. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten just under 45% of their attempts to drop in the fourth of 9. Count that one for Dort.
Boy, you've got to have a tight handle to make that kind of move. Dort, show off.
Now, here's Doncic. And there's the drive. And the dunk by Doncic.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Holmgren gets the bucket.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch or what? 3 of 4 here in the fourth.
And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell. Doncic has got the lead up to 4 now for Dallas. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Dort. Here's Baisley. Now here's Giddey. Right side, Dort. Launches a 3. Field goal number 9. He's 9 of 12 with that.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Dallas calls timeout. And during this timeout, I'm sure they'll be hydrating themselves with Gatorade. All the effort out there on the floor. And these timeouts can be such a huge factor in getting a short rest and recharging the battery. And now a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, Luka Doncic.
And what an amazing ball game we've seen from him. It's been a one-man show worth the price of admission all by itself. There wasn't anything he couldn't do on that court tonight.
Now here's Dinwiddie. Wood can't hit. Now here's Holmgren. He started closely.
Unflappable. I mean, no moment is too big for Holmgren. They needed that basket.
Ntilikina kicks to Anthony. Pass to Ntilikina. Here's Dinwiddie. Giddey defending. Now here's Dinwiddie. Defense is right there. Wood with the bucket.
And how about the poise there under pressure? Wood, supreme confidence in himself there to finish that.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Dallas making a switch here. Doncic is checked in, and a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Okashevsky's checked in. Outside, Dort. Here's Pokusevski, covered by Anthony. 6 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Holmgren the pass to Pokusevski. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. Anthony. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Travis Bertans checks in for the Mavericks. And the free throw, no good.
There is something so captivating about Aleksej Pokusevski. Here's a 7-footer who believes he can be a great shooter. He's put work in to develop his handle. And folks, I just think the upside of this young man is tremendous.
And so here is Oklahoma City following the three-point basket by Dallas. There's a minute 40 left in the fourth quarter. The drive by Doncic. The pass to Wood. Gilgeous-Alexander with the steal. Inside, here's Pokusevski, and a great assist by Gilgeous-Alexander as that one goes in.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gilgeous-Alexander's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Now, here's Doncic. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. One on Gilgeous-Alexander.
Prime time player. Doncic love these moments. All eyes on Luka.
Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Davis Bertans.
Well, consistency is so critical, especially in clutch moments. This guy has got that gene.
Here's Holmgren, and he uses the glass on the lane. Holmgren's got the game tied up here for the Thunder.
Oh, staying cool in a clutch moment. Holmgren not letting his inexperience get the best of him.
Boom. It's blocked. They get it back. And there's the foul. It'll go on Christian Wood. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2.
And he shot it well in college. Holmgren hoping to see that transition to the pro game. And that's big there. Once he got the opportunity to get to the line and take the lead, you have got to convert.
And this is what dominating the glass looks like. He just cannot be contained.
Wow, what a performance. And he's not just winning with physical ability, he's winning with anticipation.
And he is unable to get the second one.
And something I like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
Yep, that one goes.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
And foul on the... And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively in involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City.
You know what to do. Look who's coming out on the floor, Wood. It's time to get ready for your hero.
Fast break Dallas. Doncic leading the charge.
Luka Doncic has a long history of being on this stage in these moments so often that he is quite comfortable.
He knocks down the clutch free throw. And so both free throws are good. And it's a 2-point ball game.
That's just clutch work, really. That's all you can say. A little bit of D now, and they'll be out of here with the win.
Doncic against Gilgeous-Alexander.
What a moment for Gilgeous-Alexander in the clutch. Yes, sir.
And so now a timeout called by Jason Kidd. Shoots from 12.
Yes! Listen, when you give a good shooter that kind of look, and it's going to go in.
So it's a narrow victory for the Mavericks, pulling out the W. What a show they put out here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel